Let's see. Well, our alliances are still holding, so I guess they can't take that city, but they are annoyingly sitting next to it. You know, like just daring me to break the alliance, I guess. Or they're trying to wage war on each other. I don't get it. Like, get out of my space, darn it. Okay. Well, no. Let's get you moving. We need to get out of here and start moving on to this guy. Or I guess we could technically march all the way across. Darn, that one guy's just barely holding out there. Well, whatever. Not my problem. I'm honestly surprised the game's not over, though. I would have feared we would have conquered enough at this point for the game to just call it. Be like, you've conquered so much stuff, you are now the winner. The game's like, nah. Not yet, guys. Like, gosh darn it, just let me win, game. Okay. We'll go this way. I'm interested in starting a war with those guys up north. Though I am somewhat tempted to go after the blue power in the middle. Just because it's there. Okay. You guys, waging war on my friend over there, too. That middle power is really taking advantage, I guess, of my, peace dealings. Well, whatever. We'll try and work on securing, another front here. Do I want to move that way, or do I want to go over another set of mountains and work this way into this territory? It's tempting. I mean, allying with green would maybe be viable. Let's see. View. I'm willing to form an alliance with you guys. After all, you're the next biggest power on the map, so if I can get uninvolved with your guys' business, I'd be quite happy. After all, I just want to focus on other people. I mean, if I have to spend time going this way, it's going to be time-consuming. Well, since they apparently don't want an alliance, I guess that means they're welcome for war. I'm okay with that. Feel free to attack me. I'm taking that bridge. I honestly don't know why these guys aren't trying to attack me back, though. But yeah, if they don't want an alliance, I'm taking this. At least I would assume the game would notify me if they agreed to an alliance. Ugh. How big is this unit? Seriously? This is the smallest unit size possible. They haven't upgraded their stuff yet? How did they take over so much of the north as such a weak army? Makes no sense. Sort of like my land grabs make no sense, because, I got all the south, and all of a sudden I start grabbing, the eastern seashore. But I'm like, that way, I don't have to break my alliances and start taking care of them one at a time, or worry about them all breaking all at the same time, because I broke one off. Of course, these guys did agree to ally without, requiring resources, but I would have lost them all, so yeah, it's gonna be a fun scramble trying to get those back if that's what happened. I couldn't imagine it, though. I mean, I figured they would notify me of that, but sometimes they don't. I mean, they've done that in the past. Where people will agree to ally with me and they don't offer an actual, you know, notification about it. Well, since all these allies did not break off, I'm gonna assume, you know, we just didn't secure a deal, which is okay, you know, I don't care. I hope that's just finally enough land to end it. Okay. Put you guys behind. Honestly, I really don't even care what these guys do. They're kinda useless. Okay. I don't want you guys advancing. Okay, form up. Let them come to us. And we'll see how it goes. I'm guessing it's gonna go poorly for them, though. Yeah, it's all cavalry. Yeah, this is probably gonna be a one-sided affair. And yeah, I know this episode's long, but gosh darn, I just feel like I'm really close to hitting the city limit, you know? The thing is, like, you're so dominant in the region, you know, you just control everything by default, and doesn't let you have to do any more of this conquest stuff. That's why some of those horses actually made through the front lines. I kind of wish I had some archers or V-lights right now to throw over them, since it'd probably make this a bit easier. Or at least shorter, since I wouldn't have to melee all of them to death. But the heavy armor should ensure we win, so it's fine. Okay, we held on to the city. Against one attack, will they bring a second one? Yeah, I know I'm at war with the Brigantes. I'm okay with being at war with the Brigantes, I don't care. Okay. We're gonna have to fight off a lot of invasions of this city. Okay. Form up. Form up. Form up. You form up. And you form up. Yeah, I know. We're gonna have everyone form up into the same position here. Well, let's form up. The one that's supposedly anti-horse and we're not using it. Okay. Seriously, I was hoping this would be enough to take their city. But apparently I need at least one more. And since I'm not moving the other unit, you know, northwards into their lands, we're obviously going over the mountains to take blue. So we can wipe out another power on the map just to say we did so. But yeah, this is probably end up being the longest episode by far. And damn, the horses got way too far ahead of these guys. That's not good, because the horses are not going to hold up here for very long at all. Like, it's not like they have heavily armored horses, after all. They'd almost be better off with camels of the sea at this point. Because at least then they'd count as ships, right? Well, we might inflict a bit more casualties than I was expecting, but yeah, it would have been less if I just charged. But I could have swarmed around them and gotten from behind. Whatever. Guess we're moving out to meet those guys now, but I can't imagine they're gonna stand up much longer than the horses who did, and they're already running away, man. Yep, everyone's routed. Well, that's another army wasted. Come on, just let me conquer one more city and see if that does it. Oh, another battle? I admire your persistence. Ugh. If nothing else, I can admire that spirit. That spirit that never says die, you know? But at the same time, you know, this is gonna be fruitless. Okay. Well, I suppose this is the last great power that can stand up to me at this point. I mean, every other power on the map is significantly smaller than these guys are, control the entire north. It's just definitely a weird territorial claim to be making, right? Like, I'm going to take the far north and the south. And most of the east, you know, just not certain chunks of it. But I'm definitely holding on to my contested territory with ease. Seriously, just a few British warbands? I wouldn't even rely on British warbands. We're also running out of storage. We're constantly being attacked by the enemy. Okay.
Militis, procedite.
Okay, I guess they're gonna move that army south. Try and take me on again. I'll give them credit for the sheer persistence. It's just getting old.
Procedite.
Yep, trying to take their city back. Okay, with just 2 horse units, apparently. And I assume this is correct. So they're not even trying. What's this supposed to be, a token resistance? Like, we send 2 horse units after you. Like what? Is that supposed to mean anything? 2 horse units? Like, they won't last very long, like, at all, man. They'll be swatted away, like nothing. Well, I swear, this episode's gonna end up being one of the longest yet, just because I'm just so persistent. Like, I know, like, the victory is within my grasp. And I refuse to let go. Now, let's see. Bringing it over this mountain. Okay, they're bringing in another army. Don't they get tired of being stopped there? Oh, whatever. Fight me again if you want. If nothing else, I'm thinning out the amount of forces they can, you know, waste, right? Man, everyone else isn't even worth bothering with. It's just 1 unit of horses. Seriously, this is just insulting at this point. Like, seriously, game, you're gonna send 1 unit of horses? Like, this'll barely even be a distraction. Like, the only way you're gonna get a horse unit to take the city back is if I decide to abandon it to its fate, you know, and go work somewhere else. That ain't gonna happen, because now that I've sat my butt in that city, I'm going to hold on to it. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. Well, I guess I'm not the only one interested in taking this land. Though apparently I'm gonna make it first, and then I have to fight off 2 armies. Oh my god. Well, if nothing else, they may finally prove enough to get rid of my legion. We'll see. It depends on how many losses I take here. And if the 2 armies they sent are actually worth a damn. But I'm hoping, you know, this is the final city I need to get the win. Otherwise, you know, I'm gonna have to start invading their territory or working my way over even further westward, you know, and have even weirder borders because of how disconnected they are. Like, why do you have borders here, 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 and here? It's like everywhere. Like, yeah, I felt like partitioning a land in a weird way, you know? So I was allies with these guys and these guys, and you know, I figured I'd just work around them, you know, and box them in from every side. It must suck to be my friend. Okay. We can load back up. Let's see. I guess we'll end turn here. And deal with them as they come. Okay. Okay, just form up, I guess. Yep, why not? Okay. Can they kick me off this territory? I doubt it. Though they got enough horses to try. Yeah, I'll never let go of my hatred for horses in this game. Well, looks like they managed to find an opening to slip through. So they can try and surround some of the legions. But it doesn't seem to be doing them much good, even if they're surrounding them. Because one flank is just completely collapsing over here. And this flank's barely holding out. Ugh, come on, push them back. Of course, I still got one more enemy to deal with. Well, hopefully that's the smaller one. Ugh, just tons of British cavalry, damn it. Come on, just leave me be, will ya? Ugh. I just do not have much left. But what I do have left, I will use. Okay. As soon as an accurate depiction of their size, I'm probably will be able to take them. Well, I'm definitely being stretched a bit thin here. Okay. Hopefully this is the last battle. Because I really, just really want this to be over with. You know, just let me have the win, game. Just let me have it. Because I need to get going to bed soon. And I really don't have to chop this up until morning. Ugh, soon I get up early enough to actually mess around with this. Okay, the horses have basically cracked underneath the weight of the heavy infantry. I may have lost the free unit, but quite frankly it's a free unit, so I'll get more of them anyway. And I can then try and push my way to, you know, the javelin throwers, which honestly I can't imagine they'll put much resistance once we get to them. Come on, turn tail and run, will you? Come on, give up. Okay. This city should now hopefully be mine. And there's no more disputing that, because I kicked everyone else away for now. Yeah, finally. Ugh, though my territory control is so weird. Like, you think I would have closed some of these borders up, but no. I just don't like backstabbing my allies. But damn, I was collecting nations like Pokemon here. Yep. 20 cities. Damn. It's a lot of cities. And that's a lot of battles. 43. Like, damn. I fought in more battles than probably all the other powers practically combined. Or at least the big ones. Ugh. Well, that does it for this episode. And this one actually has to be split into 2 parts, because 47 minutes is a pretty damn long time.